on another one today. So yeah, I talked to this guy at the gas station. He's about 4 foot tall over here in Crosstown, and he's a Native American. I think he might even be Inuit. And so, I say to myself, I'm like, how does an Inuit get to a gas station in Crosstown, Memphis? And it kind of begs the question, how in the fuck did any of us get into Crosstown, Memphis, right? We all came from other places. And when you trace it down through history, that place is Africa. Right? So I think that can be proven by, archaeology. And I think that kind of alludes to another... Ooh, it's rocking. Yeah. A best area to ride around in. There's so many beautiful women walking around. Oops. But, so anyways, I think that alludes to the crux of a lot of what's going on today in social issues, is that, like, when I walk up to somebody and I go, hey, what's up, my brother? Or whatever, you know what I mean? That's true. Because if you go far enough back, I don't care if you're an evolutionist or a creationist, because both creationists and evolutionists believe that we come from a common ancestor. They're saying the same damn thing. So when you go far enough back, truly, I am that man's brother. You know what I mean? So that also by default means that there's a lot of really, really far separated incest. Because every woman's your sister? Ew! But anyways, so, but that's not the truth. The truth is that person is you. Okay? And you're having sex with yourself. Self-love is good. So no, and this is what it all boils down to, is that all life comes from the same source. It all comes from DNA. So not only am I that man's brother, I'm that dog's brother, Well, this is where creationists and evolutionary theory separates. Okay? But I think both of them are possible, and both of them are I think one's more probable than the other, and I got an opinion, but fuck my opinion. So ultimately, I am that dog's brother too. And so, that leads me to a lot of other things, like I love bacon. But the truth is that I'm kind of a compassionate individual, and if I had to eat bacon and I had to go over to my friend's house and put a machete to Kevin Bacon, her pig's throat, for us to eat, I probably wouldn't do it. You know what I mean? But that leads to another truth, that life only feeds on life. So would you feel a little bit better eating a chicken? Probably, because we're talking about levels of consciousness. Are chickens conscious? I think very much so. Are fish conscious? Very much so. Well, to a certain degree. I would be a lot easier gutting a fish. I've done it. And so that goes, well, that tree, if you go further back in evolution, that tree is your brother too. And this is where my point of view is, I think trees are conscious to a certain degree. In no way, shape, or fashion like us, but they have that same life energy that they have in them, that we have in us, that makes us who we are, which is this fucking electrical being things, because we experience because all we are our identity is experienced by neurons and synapses. So that same thing that is going on within our cells in our brain and our body is going on in that tree as well. It's also electrical signals between cellular things. So yeah, the tree's conscious too. But the simple fact is that if you have to consume life to have life. So I mean, the question begs. I think that if you're a compassionate person, the obvious answer is to be a vegetarian, and it, and you know what? I'm not saying I'm gonna be a vegetarian. I'm not, but I see the concept. That like a bug or a crawdad, that little bug has just as much a chance at life as anything else. You know what I mean? That's why, like, fuck, man, I'll smack a roach because they're disgusting and they're threatening me. You know what I mean? And I guess maybe if I don't think I have, but I'll probably squish a black widow. I've killed many roaches. Ants suck. But you know what? If I see a fucking granddaddy long leg, I'm gonna pick him up and I'm gonna put him outside. So, okay, so I'm getting off track here. So basically, you are that other person, and that's what the fucking problem is. We're looking at all these constructs, because when you go far enough back, whether you're a creationist or a scientist, we all come from the same thing, and that's stardust. And when you go back even further, that's the moment of creation, the Big Bang. Now, scientists will say, well, that does not prove the existence of God. My point is, it doesn't fucking matter. Is that it's true. And I almost think consciousness is God, and life, like everything. You know, and we're a part of it. It's not a separate thing. We're just a little piece of it, but you can't know what it is, because how can my little pea brain encompass all of the majesty and the secrets of the universe? It's impossible. Because all things are possible. So shit. Yeah, so truly, you know, go forward with, man, try not to fuck everybody, man. I have for a long time. I fucked a lot of people over, and I'm still trying to fucking make it right now. And apologizing doesn't do a goddamn thing. I gotta give them their fucking money back. I gotta make it right, you know? Because I don't want to be a fucking piece of human garbage. If you want to continue to live your life, and people on all levels do it, rich, poor, black, white, whatever. If you want to fuck over your brother, your fellow man, if you are fucking over yourself. And like Jimi Hendrix said, when the love of power is less than the power of love, we will truly know world peace. And that's the major factor that will move us forward to this utopia where we can explore the stars forever and ever. Like Jim, damn it, that comedian. Y'all know who I'm talking about. So explore inner and outer space with everybody taken care of forever. It's capable. It is 100%. We are 100% capable of doing the most amazing things in the world. We have put a human being on the moon. I've got a friend that will argue otherwise, and he's got some really great points. But, you know, also Nazis were running out of gas, and were tired of burning people. Or, anyways, so they started injecting people with gasolines in their heart. So, and doing all these crazy things. So you truly are capable of both of them. And if you think for one fucking second that you are not capable of being a guard at Auschwitz, you are very, very sorely fucking mistaken. Because I've had a gun put to my head. You will do whatever the fuck they tell you to do. And that's what fascism is. So, anyways, I love this shit. I love you guys. Because you're my brothers and my sisters. Later.